Do you need bacteria promoting additives in your septic tank, in your septic system? Well, the answer is no. You do not need it. And that's for sure. Let me explain it to you. So the Environmental Health Department recommends that you clean out your septic system every 3 to 5 years. So that's on average of every 4 years. Well, if you're going to use a additive, put something in your tank that helps promote bacteria, helps eat up all the junk. If you're going to do that, and you're going to do it like you're supposed to, as the instructions tell you to do it, then you are going to spend over $100 a year. It costs you on average about $400 to have your septic tank cleaned out. The state recommends that you do it every 4 years. If you listen to me, pay attention, my fingers haven't moved and haven't done this or this. The state recommends every 4 years. It costs about $400 to have it cleaned out. If you put additives in there like you're supposed to and you follow the instructions on the back of the additives bottle or box, then you're going to spend just a little over $400 after 4 years. So over $100 a year, a little over $400 after 4 years using the additives. So it doesn't make sense to put additives in the tank when you should be cleaning the tank every 4 years. Doesn't make any sense. So here's my suggestion. You take that $100 every month that you would pay for the additives. So you're going to order these additives, Rid-X, online. You're going to do it and then put it in like you're supposed to. It's going to cost you over $100 a year. Don't order it, but take that $100 every year and stick it in the piggy bank. It's called the septic tank piggy bank, and stick it in there. All right. Now, at the end of the 4 years, you have over enough money. You have over enough money, more than enough money, I should say, to clean out your septic system, your septic tank. All right. So you call the septic tank man, get the septic tank cleaned out, pay him the $400. You have extra money there to go out to eat on. All right. And so you're ahead, folks, because you have maintained and cleaned out all the toilet paper and poop of that septic system every 4 years. And that's what the state recommends, and that's what you should be doing. And so it doesn't make sense to buy additives and put them in there. It is an absolute waste of money. And through my experience, which is decades and decades of experience, I have found that the additives do not work. The live bacteria dumped into the tanks do not work. I don't see a difference in a septic system that has had the additives put in it faithfully. Don't see a difference in that or the one that has been neglected. I don't see a difference in them. Never have. I've never been able to prove that those additives work. And I used to sell them like crazy, and I finally quit. Hey, these things don't even work. Folks are better off sticking that money in their pocket and going on and well, actually sticking it in the piggy bank and going on about their business, and every 4 years having the system or the tank cleaned out. Now, a lot of these folks will want to do what they call shock the system, and they'll dump live bacteria or some sort of additive that promotes bacteria into the septic tank, put a whole bunch, or maybe directly into the field lines through the outlet tee. And it's very expensive, but let me tell you folks, it is an absolute waste of money. I mean a 100% waste of money. and it is usually around $300 or so, maybe even $600. Waste of money, it's all it is. So should you use additives? No. Save the money, have the tank cleaned out every 4 years. It's going to be your best maintenance. Your best maintenance is having that tank cleaned out. Yeah, so pretty much that's it. Now, let's talk about antibacterial soaps and what have you. So, you take antibiotics, you use the bathroom, it makes its way into the septic tank. Mouthwash makes its way into the septic tank. Bleach and antibacterial soaps and your dish soaps and all of that stuff, it makes its way into the septic tank, into the entire system. And it kills not only the bad bacteria, but the good bacteria. There is no way to get around this. This is what happens. And so you putting additives in there or live bacteria in there is not going to help. Not nowadays. It just is not. You're going to kill any bacteria in there. So even if you didn't use these antibacterial products, you would still be way better off having the tank pumped and not even sticking the additives or the live bacteria in there. So the way we live today, we kill the bacteria. There's no way to get around killing the bacteria in the septic tank. There's no way to get around that. It is, you would just not hardly any way. It seems like there's antibacterial ingredients in everything we use, maybe even in the food we eat. I don't know. Folks, it looks like it is snowing up here. That is crazy. Oh my. That's either smoke or snow. It's looking just like snow up here. But anyway, folks, so yeah, no additives, no live bacteria. It is an absolute waste of money. Now, you want to be very careful when you pour that. You get a stopped up sink or whatever. Just want to be careful putting in the Drano type products that are to unclog. You don't want to overdo those. You can do them, but you don't want to overdo them because it will just completely offset all of that science in that septic tank, and all of the ecological way that thing works. It will totally, the drain cleaners will totally offset that, change it, ruin it, destroy it if you put too much of it in there. Have that tank cleaned out every 4 years, folks. No money on the additives, no live bacteria. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your money. If you're on sewer, don't waste your money. Now, if you're having root problems, put you some salt in the tank. Now, you got to be careful because salt does affect concrete, and the vast majority of septic systems are concrete. And so we don't want to have too much salt in the tank because it's going to degrade the concrete, but a little bit will be okay. So salt to get rid of root. So if you're having a root problem, use the salt. And yeah, we're just talking about rock salt, just the salt for snow that you throw out for snow, maybe even some table salt. That's the kind of salt we're talking about. It's called salt. Anyway, folks, so that is it. We'll see you.